I think that there has been many different stages to making this album. Like after Hide from the Sun, we had a short break, or what do you say, like 1.5 years maybe, and then we started to write the songs and prepare for the album and thinking about the ideas and I think it has been really good for us to sit down for a while and just do something else and then come back to the music and come back to think like what the Rasmus really is and what we really want to do and for Black Roses I think that this album has it's more of a maybe pop pop album in a way. The songs are very you could say strong pop songs with the melody is very important and also the lyrics. I think that Lauri also because of we are working with Desmond Child on this album, so maybe that's also one reason that maybe the lyrics has been they've been thinking about the lyrics for a bit longer and for my taste it's the result is very good.
Well, I would say that um, the Hide from the Sun and the Letters tours they were quite long, and we I think we lost something. I mean, we weren't that happy as we are as people normally, and I think the little break and the new album, we at the moment we feel fresh and really good, and I think this is a new beginning for the band, and I think the whole we are excited and the whole feeling in the band is great at the moment. So I think every band they have their ups and downs in their career, and I think we had a little down period going on, and yeah, we feel positive at the moment.
Yeah, and one important thing is that now all of us are fathers also, so that's a big change too. Well, yes, I have two daughters and I think it's wonderful to be a parent if your mind is ready for that. I think that for some people it can be too much, all the responsibility and you have to take care of the baby all the time. But at least for me it feels like it's really something that it gives a new meaning for your whole life and you learn so much. Learn so many things from the children, and they are always just innocent, and they laugh and they play, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the album cover, the Black Rose, was designed by me. Actually, I made it out of paper first. I made a paper model of it, and I took photographs of it, and I sent it to this guy who finally made it to be what it is now on the album cover, like with computer. He did the 3D thing out of it. And that Black Rose is also kind of a compass with 5 pointers, and the fifth pointer is like the unknown, and pretty much the direction that this band is going right now. So it has a lot of meanings. The whole album is kind of a concept album, and there's a lot of hidden things and little gimmicks everywhere. It's pretty cool. Also, the music video for "Living in the World Without You" is pretty much based on this Black Rose, and we actually made it out of metal. And there was a Finnish guy or old man who was working on it for like 2 weeks or something, and it was quite a challenge to make it look really good because it had to really be shiny and perfect. And the whole video is kind of based around that idea that the rose is like haunting people, and there's a girl who wants the rose so bad she uses me having some kind of a affair with me to trick my mind to get the rose for herself. The single cover is also kind of based on my idea, and that has something to do with the album cover also. There's kind of a universe theme going on also, like the star maps and all the meanings that when you put the symbol black rose on the star map, it will point you some spaces in universe and kind of stuff like that is going on right now.
Well, I can at least I can talk about my favorite songs from the new album, and at this moment I really like Justify. I think it's number 4 on the album, and Your Forgiveness, that's number 5, and there's something special about those two songs for me. Justify was one of the songs that was first, maybe one of the first that was written for the album, and Paulie had this almost a whole melodic idea for the song and the harmonies, and then Lauri wrote the lyrics later to it, and that somehow kind of it's very positive song, and it's somehow like it's kind of medium tempo, but somehow I feel that that song is very real, and somehow I feel that whatever Lauri is saying or everything that he's saying is somehow very true to him, and that's always a good thing. In many ways, I also feel like that song Justified also kind of happens in my life a lot. So, especially this one line, it's only right that I should go and find myself before I go and ruin someone else. I think that's beautiful piece of lyric.
Well, some songs they take years to develop and find their places on albums, like a song called 10 Black Roses. I wrote the chorus melody a long time ago, like 10 years ago, even more than that. I wrote it with the guitar. I was making this classical guitar, like a classical song, and that melody ended up to be the chorus of that song 11 years later. And that tells pretty much how long some ideas take to cook to be ready. Uh, Sometimes I might have had some song titles like years ago, and then they like find their places finally.
Well, Pauli, who is not here, the guitar player in the band, guitar hero. Sorry, he always wants us to say like that. No, not really. He lives in Singapore nowadays, and yeah. So I think me and Lauri, I think we will visit him in December. We have a nice Christmas over there, so that's interesting. I haven't been to Singapore before, and Pauli always asks us to come there and see the place, and it's beautiful and it's clean and it's nice. Also to take the babies with us, and yeah, that's interesting. I'm looking forward.
For me, it was a big choice when I was a teenager, 16 years old. I had to think about, do I have to, or do I want to start the career in music and playing in this band, or maybe I should become a car mechanic. But I had to drop that, and I had to start to play bass because they couldn't find anybody else.
There's one nice thing that Lauri actually got from a fan. It's a star, and you can explain maybe more.
Yeah, a British woman or girl bought me a star from the sky. You can actually, I don't know where to get those, but you get a certificate with the right coordinates, um, and you can name the star as you like, and that's the weirdest gift ever. But also, now that we know named our album Black Roses, we started to get black roses from the fans, and I decided to start collecting them. And I'm just guessing how many I will have after the first year. Well, I don't know what to do, but I only have two at this time. I got them yesterday, so I didn't really have like childhood dream jobs. Um, I was doing a lot of skateboarding when I was younger, and kind of hoping that I would be good one day, but I never was really good. And other hobbies, I used to go to Taekwondo, like almost like karate type of thing, and I was kind of searching my own thing for a long while, but once we put the band together in '94, I just felt like the right pieces were there, and that was the thing for me. It gave me a lot of self-confidence also to be part of a band, and made me a little stronger person.